Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BSV TV. I'm your host Satoshi, and on this show we'll be defending the one and only, truly genuine Bitcoin. The Bitcoin that Satoshi Nakamoto designed in his white paper as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system for the world. Let's get the disclaimers out of the way. So all the statements that you hear on this show are opinion and must only ever be taken as opinion. They are never to be taken as any form of advice, family, financial, sexual or otherwise. And on that note, let's sit back, relax, have some fun and enjoy the show. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and set your own fee on Streamanity.
Yeah, I'm not surprised I wasn't asked why I'm convinced Craig is Satoshi. I posted on Reddit. He signed in my presence using the private key from block number one, the very first mined Bitcoin block on a computer that I'm convinced had not been tampered with, on software I'm convinced that had not been tampered with, a message of my choosing.
At nChain, we've just funded a number of universities doing so far a test up to 1 gigabyte because it validates what we've already done independently. We've tested up to 380 gigabyte blocks. We have tested 1 million transactions a second and transaction sizes up to 20 megabytes. Super complex scripts, basically ones that can run operating systems. That's all of global commerce times about 50. On top of that, we can have complex scripts. On top of that, we can scale each of those transactions 1,000 times, which effectively means about 1 billion transactions per second, which means we can then have all derivatives, all complex trades. That means high frequency trading. It means everything that happens globally.
Is the market that effectively BSV is going for, is that global e-commerce, which is currently valued at $29 trillion?
No, that's too small.
Buy and sell Bitcoin instantly at bsvgravity.com. And you can now book and pay for your winter holiday at skibsv.com. Alrighty people, it looks like we are live. Pardon me. Welcome to Satoshi TV, aka Bitcoin SVTV, aka It's Just Bitcoin really. So quite excited to go through some of these articles that I have seen. Check this out. So this was just literally launched yesterday, the 22nd of July. An article, publication via nChain called Kensei. So again, like a Japanese feel to it. It says here, nChain launches initial phase of its enterprise platform, enabling enhanced data integrity. All right, let's get through this then. So the Kensei platform offers unbounded benefits for blockchain technology, simplifies its implementations for enterprise, and sets the stage for additional functionality to be rolled out. Zug, Switzerland, 22nd of July 2021. nChain AG, nChain or the company, today announced the launch of Kensei, a blockchain platform that can seamlessly integrate into a customer's existing business and data management process. Kensei provides enterprise access to the benefit of tamper-proof documents and easily auditable logs, core attributes of the blockchain without having to undertake complex blockchain development or build in-house team of experts. The initial targeted use cases respond to market demands and will be supported with additional functionality to expose the full disruptive potential of Kensei so that customers can have complete confidence in data they capture, store and rely upon. I mean, this sounds beautiful. This is exactly what blockchain is for. Kensei is the culmination of over 5 years of research and development and benefits from the custom solutions that nChain continues to deliver for a range of clients. In providing an easy-to-use platform, nChain aims to accelerate the adoption of blockchain technology as critical infrastructure and meet enterprise data integrity needs. nChain CEO David Washburn said Kensei presents a major milestone in bringing data integrity and the benefits of the blockchain to enterprise. Businesses and governments risk wasting vast resources capturing, maintaining, verifying and auditing the data they rely on, which ultimately can still be corrupted. With Kensei, we have simplified the implementation process, and our APIs provide an efficient way to organize for organizations to ensure the integrity of their data allowing them to focus on their core business and how they create value. Fantastic. Simple offering, powerful functionality. Since 2015, nChain has focused on developing solutions and inventions that target enterprise use of the blockchain and meet the data management needs of businesses and governments. Serving their needs, nChain is launching an offering that addresses the major challenge to verifying that data has not been altered. Kensei is being launched with an initial focus on functionality related to audit and accountability. In particular, Kensei allows customers to easily verify the status of a single document or record, or of an ordered series of records where both their content and the relationship between them are important. Enterprise clients can be assured the confidential information is not publicly exposed. Data that is processed through Kensei is stored using double hashing, which ensures sensitive information remains private, while maintaining the robustness of it and making changes easily detectable. Rather than arbitrarily fishing for misconduct, checks can now be carried out on an informed and automated basis, responding to alerts. In addition, Kensei eliminates the need for enterprise to manage keys and addresses. Wow. The platform integrates key management into application program interfaces, APIs, so that customers can focus on collecting and analyzing data. nChain has a robust pipeline of additional functionalities that will be added to Kensei, which the company expects to begin rolling out by the end of 2021. Kensei utilizes the Bitcoin SV blockchain, taking advantage of several key characteristics, most notably large block sizes, which allow more transactions or reference data to be included in each block that is added to the chain. Large block sizes support greater resource efficiency, as the energy associated with creating a block can be leveraged across large number of transactions, thus reducing the average cost and energy required per transaction. Service levels and availability. At launch, Kensei is made available at 2 service levels: core data management and advanced data management. Core data management bypasses human third-party facilitators prevalent in processes such as notarization, which will reduce reliance on costly manual processes and make undetected editing of data unfeasible. Kensei allows businesses to streamline their entire process of carrying out instantaneous verification and certification of documents or pieces of data, safe in the knowledge that every step features a transparent and immutable audit trail. Advanced data management extends the applicability of core data management by adding the functionality of reading and writing unique indelible document identifiers and from the blockchain, and ability to read and write links where sequential identifiers allowing related documents to be verified and certified simultaneously or in sequence. Advanced data management extends the benefits of tamper-proof notarization capabilities to enable enhanced fraud detection. Kensei is available now. More information, including how to book a consultation, is available at kenseiplatform.com. Announcement of first Kensei customer. So upon announcing Kensei 360 Company AG company and an international leader in global business verification has engaged the platform. Co-founder and CTO of company Peter Bainbridge Clayton said Kensei seamlessly integrates into our offering to provide additional certainty for our clients' business verification needs. This combination effectively provides absolute tamper-proof confidence, ultimately minimizing compliance costs and regulatory risk of our customers. And then it just goes on about nChain. All right, great stuff. Let's have a look at company then. Here we go. So, written by Company Recruitment. Company is the global reg tech platform, so registration tech platform for business verification and a business know your customer and know your business for AML compliance. There are 4 product lines: Know Your Customer API, Know Your Customer Workspace, UBO Discovery, and Know Your Customer on-chain. Provide financial institutions, payment providers, insurance, banking as a service platform, and other regulated companies the tools required for business Know Your Customer, Know Your Business. Company is headquartered in Vienna, Austria, with offices in London, New York, and APAC. To grow our existing international team, we are looking for a talented and dynamic sales and business development manager. All right. Sounds exciting. So they've got a rather large client already, which is pretty great. Pretty great. And check this out. This was an absolutely insane article, extended from here. So this is an article written by CoinDesk, entitled "What's Going On with Craig Wright, Bitcoin SV." Honestly, have a read of this. This is, when you consider this as, I suppose a well-known online magazine. I mean, listen to this absolute crap. What is going on with Bitcoin SV? Following an attack on the network, well, there was an attempted one. More exchanges reportedly suspended trading of BCH spin-off. Is that what it is? A BCH spin-off. And Binance is shutting down its BSV mining pool. It's not been mining on Bitcoin for yonks because they can't get any. Bitcoin Satoshi Vision BSV, one of the most prominent breakaway cryptocurrencies, is reeling from a rough couple of weeks. Whatever. First, a series of attacks were executed against the network on June 24th and July 1st, 6th and 9th. It is unclear whether any user lost on money. They didn't. But the fact that someone managed to double spend coins rattled market participants. Well, they didn't actually get to do that either. What are they on about? A few days later, Gravity suspended trading of BSV, citing the disabling of deposits and withdrawals at several large exchanges, which the London-based brokerage said forced its liquidity providers to stop making markets in the asset. Since then, BSV trading has resumed on the platform. On Tuesday, the Binance Exchange announced that at the end of the month, it will suspend its BSV mining pool, which contributes an estimated 0.044 exahashes per second. That's absolute crap. They've just not been mining it. Of processing power to the network. 8.2% of the total, that's absolute bollocks. There's nowhere near 8.2% of the hash rate on Bitcoin. Dear oh dear. Binance's withdrawal means the BSV network will have less overall computing power verifying transactions, making attacks even easier to perform. Honestly, absolute crap. This is absolute crap. I mean, I just can't believe they've got the audacity to write this. I mean, literally, this just blows them completely out of water for me. Like, literally, no credit whatsoever. They have no clue what hash rate is. I mean, this is absolutely unbelievable. Unbelievable. And it's here in black and white. Undeniable that they've written this absolute crap. Unbelievable. The series of unfortunate events appears to be weighing heavily on the price of BSV, founded by Craig Wright, who is the inventor of actual Bitcoin itself. The controversial Australian businessman has a long claim to be Bitcoin's pseudonymous creator, Satoshi Nakamoto. BSV is off 73% from its highs in May of 461. Over the last 24 hours, the coin is up 2.59% at $124.67. Who cares? Long before the attacks, at least 5 other exchanges, Kraken, OKCoin, Coinbase, Binance, Independent Reserve and Shapeshift, have delisted BSV over the last 2 years, often in response to Wright's behaviour, particularly his lawsuits against his critics. Well, that's because they're libeling him and defaming him. Undeterred, Wright, chief science officer at a company called nChain, kept the suit coming. In June of this year, he won a copyright case, copyright of the white paper, in London against the website bitcoin.org for posting Nakamoto's Bitcoin white paper, which Wright insists is his work. Wright prevailed in part because the ownership of the site is the ownership of the site, an anonymous user by the name of Cobra refused to appear in court, and that's all he had to do. Some exchanges, however, remain supportive of BSV. Bittrex still allows users to swap BSV for fiat, while OKX and Huobi support trading of BSV with stablecoins and other cryptocurrencies. The Bitcoin Association, a Switzerland-based non-profit company that supports the development of BSV and BSV-centric startups and enterprise, said it has been actively communicating with exchanges and trying to support the reinstatement of BSV deposits, withdrawal and facilities as soon as possible. What is BSV? This should be hilarious. Oh my goodness me. BSV is a fork? No, it's not actually. It just simply follows the original protocol, which makes it Bitcoin. Or splinter currency of Bitcoin Cash. Dear oh dear, there again, no clue. Itself a fork of Bitcoin. Oh dear oh dear. They've got that completely wrong. That's outrageous. I wonder if They should know that they're referring as Bitcoin as the SegWit protocol, which is nothing like Bitcoin, because that makes the cool coin SegWit protocol is a security offering, an illegal one at that. So whose block size is determined by market forces rather than being fixed. During the 2017 bull run, fees for sending transactions on the original Bitcoin network went through the roof, and some transactions weren't processed for days on end. Wow, great network, that one. This was due to, in part, the Bitcoin's fee structures, which have transactions that compete with each other for block space via bidding fees to the miners. What an absolute load of crap that is. Yeah, replaced by fee, which allows for double spends. It's not in the white paper. Honestly, absolutely insane. This is ridiculous. This is what is referred to as Bitcoin's stability problem. It hasn't got a stability problem. Coolcoin is the problem, the SegWit protocol. When use across the network is high, so are the fees. One camp in the Bitcoin community offered a solution. By increasing the block size, which is written in the white paper, miners will be able to fit more transactions into each block, hence lower fees, as well as being able to process more transactions every 10 minutes. But this solution was roundly resisted, and the debate over block size sparked a civil war in the Bitcoin community. Ultimately, those who want to keep the block size limit unchanged prevailed. Yeah, because don't change it, blah 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 blah. But then they're building this second layer solution, which is a centralized. It's a centralized money service business that's going to have a money transmitter license on it. Because none of the data flows through the chain, the data isn't secure. It's an absolute piece of crap. It's hilarious. Bitcoin is all about data management, and if data doesn't go through the chain, it's not secure. It's that simple. So on August 1st, 2017, Bitcoin Cash split as the hard fork of the Bitcoin network with 8 megabyte blocks rather than 1 megabyte blocks. But even among the group that succeeded, not everyone agreed with the magnitude of change. A subgroup led by Wright, who is the creator of Bitcoin, believed BCH's block size still wasn't large enough. A new hard fork this time split from the Bitcoin Cash called BSV emerged, which eventually introduced 2,000 megabyte blocks during the Quasar update. Many free market minded individuals within the newly seceded BSV community looked at the inherent feature of the block size limit and asked, if Bitcoin has so many free market characteristics, then why shouldn't the block size be determined by free market forces as well? So the block size limit was removed completely from BSV. The attacks during the June and July attacks, a single mining pool TAL captured 78% of the BSV's hash rate, well over the 51 threshold needed to take control of a network. What a load of crap! What an absolute load of crap! This is so embarrassing. But be clear, TAL itself did not attack the network, nor was the proverbial 51% attack. Honestly, I can't be arsed reading the rest of this absolute crap. It's just utter propaganda and just absolute crap. Total crap. I'm livid. But check this out. Coinbase slapped with security suit over public debut. Law 360, July 22nd. Coinbase and its top brass were hit with a proposed securities class action. Thursday, over the cryptocurrencies platform moved to go public, with one shareholder claiming that Coinbase's offering materials were false and misleading, that its stock price has plummeted since its April debut. Investor Donald Ramsey, and in his complaint, the Coinbase failed to state that at the time of its direct listing, that the company needed a sizable cash injection, and that its platform was susceptible to service level disruptions that were increasingly likely to occur as the company scaled its services to a larger user base. Ultimately, Coinbase's statement in its offering material were materially misleading and lacked a reasonable basis, he said. And when this came to light, Coinbase's share price fell $23.44 per share, nearly 10% over two trading sessions, closing at $224.80 per share on May 19th, Ramsey claimed. Since April 14th, Coinbase's stock has tumbled from its opening price of $381 per share to $208 per share, Ramsey said. Ramsey is looking to represent a class of potentially thousands of individuals and entities that purchased or otherwise acquired Coinbase Class A common stock based on the company's registration statement and offering materials on or around the time the company began trading as a public company. According to the suit, Coinbase registered for the resale of up to 114,850,769 shares of its Class A common stock by registered shareholders on April 14th. At the time, Coinbase said its registration statement that the resale of the company's stock wasn't underwritten by any investment bank, and the registered stockholders would purportedly elect if they wanted to sell their shares, Ramsey said. Such sales, if any, would be brokerage transactions on the Nasdaq Global Select Market. The Coinbase would purportedly not receive any proceeds from the sale of the shares of Class A common stock by the registered stockholders, he said. Such sales, if any, would be brokerage transactions on the Nasdaq. Have I just read that bit? This meant that Coinbase's operations would continue to be financed with cash flow from its operating activities and net proceeds from the sale of convertible preferred stock, Ramsey said. Coinbase touts itself as powering the crypto economy and offering a trusted platform for Bitcoin transactions and other digital assets, according to the suit. The company has emphasized that it is trusted and easy to use products that support the global, real-time and 24/7 365 demand for crypto assets markets that draws its users, Ramsey said, quoting the company's statements. But in mid-May, the high-flying promise of Coinbase came to a screaming halt, Ramsey said in the suit. Coinbase conceded that it needed to raise capital and also revealed performance issues that prevented users' ability to trade cryptocurrencies, he said. On May 17th, the company announced plans to raise $1.25 billion via a bond sale, according to the complaint. 2 days later, it revealed the technical problems thanks to network congestion, he said. As a result of defendants' wrongful acts and omissions and the precipitous decline in the market value of the company's securities, plaintiff and the other class members have suffered significant loss and damages, Ramsey said. Coinbase representative declined to comment, and the counsel for Ramsey didn't immediately return a request for comment late Thursday. Ramsey is represented by John T. Jasnoch, Thomas Laughlin IV, and Jonathan M. Zimmerman of Scott & Scott Attorneys LLP. Blah, 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 blah. You get the picture. But, I mean, if anybody had done their research anyway on this, well, again, you've just got to know what Bitcoin is. And if you know what Bitcoin is, you know that the SegWit protocol, which is BTC, has fundamentally flawed. It's a security, so therefore it's got no fundamental value, along with all the other absolute pieces of dog shit that they list on their site. I mean, it's a complete scam. An exit scam. They know that Craig is Satoshi, and they know that BSV is Bitcoin. It's outrageous. So, due diligence is what's needed, but there's so much misinformation out there. But all they've got to do is listen to my show, and I'll explain it all. I'll shout out to Arcade Rob and Keith Fellows and Savtoshi in the house. Nice one. Savtoshi saying, I'm still buying to keep the bad news coming. Working in my favour. Well, I don't think there'll be too much bad news coming. Soon, obviously, we've got the Copa lawsuit and everything else, but let's just check to see if there's anything else. Oh, there was a date that I found here. Check this out. Authors. Jonathan Atkins. Here we go. So this was Doctor Wrights critics are everywhere except courts. And where was it? Down here somewhere. There we go. Check it out. So this is to do with one of Craig Wright's cases. So said Ver, as in Roger Ver, reportedly tried to avoid service there too. That was Antigua, and has once again tried to have the case thrown. First for lack of jurisdiction in Antigua, which is set to be heard July 19th. So that was 4 days ago now. And again for abuse of process. If Ver could stand by his attacks on right, shouldn't Ver be chomping at the bit to see this case go ahead? Absolutely, absolutely, he should. Totally, yeah, I'm looking forward to the rest of this year. I mean, there's so much stuff going on. I mean, this was really embarrassing. Tether execs bat away CNBC's questions on USDT's lack of transparency. It was just cringe all the way through. Literally, I just had to turn it off. I was absolutely furious. Digital currency trader blocked from bankruptcy filing by SEC action. Whoa, good grief. This is US regulated BlockFi in hot water with Alabama regulators too. Dear oh dear, there's all this stuff coming. Just stay tuned. This is blockchain attacks and reorgs experiences from the past, blah 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 blah. Shenzhen based Bitmining raises money to expand overseas. Yeah. It's all coming, and we know exactly where it's going to, because it's all speculative money. Speculative money looking for genuine value is what's going on. So let's have a quick look at these charts while we're here. Can't get enough of these at the moment. I love it. 93.2, beautiful. Let's have a look at some of these blocks. Look at that, 32, 4, 20, 173, 7, 777, 41, 6, 12. Beautiful blocks coming through. Absolutely beautiful blocks coming through. I love what we're seeing here. Loving this increase in the size of the block size on the network. Again, I mean, just the trend line on this is looking super strong. Super strong. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Yes, indeed. And yeah, oh, look at that, going parabolic. Parabolic. Well, I wonder if we're over 70 gigabytes now. Look at that. Look at that. Let's have a look at this, more details. How many gigabytes in front? It was 69 this morning. 70 gigabytes, there we go. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's have a look at my other favorite chart so far, which is BitInfo charts. Come on, let's have you. Here we go. Where are we now? Oh, 23.4 and XRP 23.9. Oh, never mind. We're gaining on them, people. Yes, indeed, we are. Right, that'll do. So let's do some ding-a-dongs while we're here. Haven't done this for ages. Here we go. Hand caches and pay mails in the chat box. Let's do this, people. One of my favourite parts of the afternoon. Here we go. Sending money. So we'll do Sav Toshi first. There we go. Got it. Swiping to send on the way. Caught it. Lovely. Keith Fellows. That is big blocks. BIG. There we go. Got it. Swiping to send on the way to you. Arcade Rob, that's Pikes. Good to see Orange Kicks in there as well. And Elvis Cool Cat. Great stuff. There we go. Pikes, yep, got it. That's registered. Swiping to send on the way. Arcade Rob. Roller Roz in there got a handle. Great stuff. Here we go. Orange Kicks is in my contacts. There we go. That's an easy one. Swiping to send. Nice one. And rolls. Excellent. Here we go. ROLZ. Swiping to send on the way. And Elvis Cool Cat. Let's see if I've got that in my contacts. Elvis Cool Cat. There we go. Got it. Swiping to send. There we go. All done. Alright then, peeps, we're up to date. Remember, never a dull moment in crypto. Captain did a stellar job at interviewing Craig Wright earlier today on his show, so go and watch that show if you haven't seen it. I'm going to upload this now onto Streamanity. It's going to be available in a week on YouTube. And again, chart show tomorrow morning. Stay tuned, peeps. Catch you guys later. Get paid for posting your pics on Relica. Download the app now at www.getrelica.com. Get your tweet etched on Twitch, forever on the Bitcoin blockchain. Do it today at www.jointwitch.com. BuyBSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Support independent content creators on micropayment platforms such as Streamanity, Twitch and Relica. We should profit from our data, not the large corporations who track, monitor and sell it. If you enjoy the Bitcoin content that I produce, please support me by heading over to www.satoshi.tv, where you can keep up to date with all the latest news, gossip and content as it's created. Thanks very much. To get started in Bitcoin, go to freebsv.com, where you can claim your free Bitcoin. Then head over to Twitter and follow @IamSatoshi, where you can take part in his very generous and world famous free giveaways. The future of advertising meets the power of Bitcoin at Tonic Pow. Get paid for posting advertising campaigns to your social media profiles. Go to www.tonicpowads.com.